welcome to Connection Yoga. My name is Kat, and today we have a 20-minute flow. It'll be a little different than usual, as upon request, I am going to be breaking down eagle pose, both the lower and upper half of the body, as well as variations to explore in your body. So we'll start with about a 10 to 15 minute warm up, as this does require some limbering to get into and explore fully and safely. So we'll take a nice little warm up and then we'll together walk through the pose, break it down, explore, and then we'll close out with a nice little shavasana. So come onto the mat a little open-minded. Maybe if you know about this pose, you can throw out what you know and just reassess the posture. It's always a cool practice to do. And if you're new, if you've never really thought about or explored this pose before and you've seen it and are like, because it does have all the twisties, don't worry, I got you. We're gonna get there together and you're gonna step away feeling more confident next time you do eagle pose. And I highly recommend it because it's so good. It's strengthening, it's opening, it's balance, mindfulness, chef's kiss, eagle pose. So get ready. All you need is your mat, your body, and if you have a block, have it on hand. We're going to explore a variation with a block, but you don't need to have it if you don't want or don't have. That's totally okay. This practice is for everybody. Know that by continuing on with this practice, it is an acceptance of waiver of liability. Take care of yourself, and if you're ready, let's get connected. We'll begin in child's pose. I've got my block out as a pillow for my head, so I'll bring my knees wide, toes to touch, flat feet, and fold, lengthening, but going slow, checking in where your body is today. Elbows are resting as you begin to settle. Feeling lengthening in the thighs, flexion in the hip, lengthening in the back and glutes. And in this expression, we are in a humble energy. Humility helps us when we are learning, as we're able to recognize we all have potential to grow. Let's take a few deep breaths. Big inhale. Big exhale. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more. Exhale. Lips seal. Begin breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Deep, slow, ujjayi breath. You might deepen Or extend the arms forward, lifting elbows up, planting hands. Begin to walk over to the left. You can bring your block along or go without. Extending through your right side body. Breathe in, use the breath to expand deeper. Move to the right. Extending through the left side body. Come back to center. If you've got your block, you can set it to the side as we lift up into tabletop. Everyone, shoulders over wrist, knees under hips, neutral spine. And on your inhale, lower the belly, look forward. On your exhale, round the back, lifting it up as you tuck chin. Letting each cycle as you flow between these postures, cow-cat. Each cycle, get a little deeper, a little more open. Finish up the cycle you're on, and then come back to neutral spine. Fingers are spread. We're just going to do the upper back cow-cat, so isolating in the shoulder blades, lower the chest, open chest, and then lift up through the shoulder blades, rounding the upper back. Lowering, squeezing shoulder blades. Lifting upper back. 2 more. You might feel some heat building in the muscles. That's okay. We're waking them up. 1 more. Inhale, lower. Squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale, lift. Neutral spine and shoulders. Reopen the knees, toes to touch, hips back. Threading the right shoulder down, right ear to the mat. Left hand forward. Twisted child's pose or threaded, however you want to reference it. And come back through center, re-extend right arm, thread left, twist and breathe. When you're ready, unwind back through child's pose. Folding, taking one more breath in and breath out. Lift up, walk the hands towards you, and turn fingertips towards your knees, planting for a wrist stretch, little forearm stretch. Try and place the wrist under the shoulders. And you might lean back into your hips to find a little bit more sensation. And then flip the hands, planting them far out in front of you for down dog. Curling toes, lifting hips high. Walk it out, bending one knee at a time. Getting into the legs. Hands are firm as you breathe. And then settle, heels reaching towards the earth, but hamstrings, sit bones reaching long. Upper body is long. Keep this length as you lift up high on the toes, and then drop the heels to the side, bending into the knees slightly. This should activate some sensation on the opposite side body, the way your heels dropped. So I've got my heels to the right. I'm feeling it in my left. And then we go back through center like a little mini rainbow and rainbow over to the opposite side. Getting in that side body. Come back through center. Heels center. Take a breath in. A breath out. Heels up. Heels to the side. Heels up. Opposite side. Heels up. Heels center down. Look in the center of your mat. Walk your feet there, then walk your hands to your feet, forward fold. Feet hip width apart, pressing them down. You might keep your hands down or lift them up, resting in your elbow creases. Ragdoll. Release your hands, planting your left hand on your block or earth under your face. Bend into the left knee, keeping the right leg long. Start to twist open, reaching right arm up. I don't have a name for this pose. Just cue to get into it. But if you know it, drop it in the comment after this practice. And switch your sides. Right hand plants under the face, bend into the right knee, lengthen left leg, and open twist. And unwind. Slow roll up to stand. Shoulders roll up, down and back. Roll them around. And then lower them down. Neck is long. Drop chin to chest. half moon circles, chin rolls as left ear over left shoulder. And chin along chest, switch sides. Ooh. That side's different. That's okay. Come back to center and lift head up tall. Let's break down eagle pose. So, starting here in mountain pose, feet are about hip width under your body, very stable, pressing the feet down, soft bend in your knee. We don't want to lock out, hyperextend. We want that soft knee that really helps ground us. Now, there is a range of depth that you can do to start this. I like to do a little half bend, so not a full chair sitting down, but a little boop, and then maybe deepen. So know you can explore this in your body. So experiment here and what makes sense for you as we shift our weight into our left foot. I like to just come up on the ball of my right foot, knowing I can lift off, tap it down, test where I'm at with my balance. Again, that soft bend in the knee really helps to activate that leg that I'm about to shift my weight onto. We're gonna cross our right leg over the left leg. So top thigh bone over, starting there. Now, I've never been able to hook my foot. So the goal here, maybe it naturally comes for you, is to hook this foot around your calf. My anatomy doesn't quite allow it, but one alteration you can try is like turning your thigh bone to the side a little bit, see if that gives you a little bit more range, but I'm content with just crossing over and I just squeeze my outer shins together. I really get that opening through the outer hip, squeezing in my inner thighs. But if you got that hook going, cool. If you don't, no worries. And this is the legs. So we add the next layer. Arms to a T. You're gonna cross with the leg you have on top underneath, taking a little hug to start. Pausing here. And then slowly unwind, bring the right foot down. You can feel the energy building. Crossing with just arms underneath. That is the entry-level eagle arm position, I would say. You get that opening through the upper back with the hug that we'll get a little bit more when we're in that full eagle extension. And as your range of movement opens up through your yoga practice, you might be able to go beyond here and take that next version. But no, it's a great place to start. Let's do the other side, even ourselves out here. So, oh my gosh. Yes, I forgot which side we did. Okay, shifting my weight into my right foot, light on my left, crossing the thigh over. And you might sit a little bit deeper, bringing the hips back. And check your levels here. Are your hips even? Pull them in line with the hip creases, squeezing that inner thigh, outer shins. And then crossing left arm under right, just take the hug. And breathe a few times. And slowly unwind. Try control each movement. Beautiful. Just a little tip before you move into our next expression is to find somewhere around you to look at that isn't moving. I personally tend to look at the floor. Some people recommend looking higher up as that helps lift you up. But as we're kind of like leaning a little bit, it feels more natural for me to look down. Just do you. Just a little tip that might help if you're struggling with the balance factor. Other than that, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, let's go again. Shifting the weight into our left foot, press it down. Right leg over, set your legs up, check your hips are level, sit maybe a little deeper, and then right arm under. But this time we're gonna lift our forearms up, pressing the back of our hands together. Boom. And then we're gonna lift our elbows in line with our chin, creating this 90-degree shape. So, back of the hands to touch, squeeze, elbows in line with chin. And unwind. So, back of the hands to start. This mic is killing me. Let's see. Maybe. Back of the hands to start, but you might be able to bind hand to hand. So essentially I'm looping all the way around here, grabbing this hand. You can start here and then maybe go a little more and you grab. Okay, so some people can work palm to palm. I'm not quite there myself, but I bind here, and some people do a little bit more. But again, wherever you are, back of hands, you want to 90 degrees. So you might have to naturally pull it out and you'll feel that change in your back. So let's do it on our opposite side. Right foot takes the weight. Left leg over. Ooh, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Left arm under. Maybe it's back of the hands, or you try that bind. Elbows in line with chin, hands away from the face, making a 90-degree bend. Squeeze everything. And then release. You can shake it out. I'm definitely feeling that good in my shoulders, in my back, in my arms. Legs are cooking though. So for this last set, you get to explore it all once more. We're gonna take a little bit off the legs with this block variation. So again, I'm gonna shift our weight, So we're gonna put the block over on our left side as we're gonna do that side first. So I'm gonna shift the weight into the left foot, cross the right foot over onto the block, okay? Boop, little kickstand, voila, okay? This is a great little, if you're further struggling with that balance, or it's just a little bit too much, you wanna keep it lower key, boom. Here, check your hips, pull that crease, and then right arm under for the hug, back of the hands, or bind. And breathe. And slowly unwind. Boom. All right, we're gonna do one more time. This time, block is on our right side. Shifting the weight to the right foot. Cross over, kickstand down. Boom. And then set up your arms. Left arm underneath and up. Hands away from the face. And slowly unwind. Shake it out. Beautiful job. a little 1-minute Shavasana, so slowly make your way to your back. And lie down, arms out. Eagle shows us the length of our limbs as we twist and wind them together to find a beautiful expression. Let it sink in. And know that you did something good today. Not only got some movement, but hopefully learned a little bit more about your practice, about what this asana means in your body. Let me know. We'll close out here. Stay as long as you need. And if you have any questions, comments, please drop them for me and I'll follow up. I love learning and exploring with each of you. It's been my honor. So in gratitude, we close. Namaste.